Welcome back to the Rockies franchise. We are here in episode 3, and today we're going to watch Daniel Palencia throw some pitches here in Coors Field against the Padres. I really wanted to see what Daniel could do, as we did just trade for him. And the Padres, obviously a really good team in our division, contending constantly for the division with the Dodgers. This is one of those gold standard teams we have to reach, and if we can do that, maybe we can get up to the Dodgers. It's one step at a time. I mean, we're not even better than the Diamondbacks or the Giants yet, so really just working our way up here. But this is a good place to start. First pitch is a ball for Palencia. Ha-Seong Kim. This one's hit right to first base, and Crone will grab that and easily race back to the bag and tag out on Kim. So the Rockies start off well there. Palencia really want to see what he's got. He's got a heater. And this one, Turner for some reason pulls off. I don't know why I thought that someone else would go for the ball there. Garrett Hampson with the bunt gets to first base. That speed, definitely always a threat for him. And then Manny Machado, the sinker, just inside there. It's called a strike. Now count runs 0-1, and we tried to pick off Hampson, who was leading off first base. Don't quite get him. And now Hampson takes off, and this one thrown. Good timing, actually. Really, really good timing, but can't tag him out there. Hampson with the stolen base. And 99 miles per hour. That'll strike out Manny Machado. Tatis striking out on the slider now. 90 miles per hour to the outside. Just inside the strike zone, however. And here comes the Rockies offense. Everything was flying in Coors Field last episode. This one not quite enough carry to get out, surprisingly. Nolan Jones, great timing on that hit. Just can't get it. Blackman now missing on the circle changeup, and that'll be the end of the first. So Palencia against Luis Campusano. And this pitch is inside the strike zone. 100 miles per hour, top of the zone. 1-2, and Campusano pops this one far. This will stay in the park, hit off the fence there. La Rosa picks it up, and that'll be a double for Campusano. So Palencia can throw a heater, but when he misses, it's going to go far the other direction. And this circle changeup gets Davis. When you can throw a 100 mile per hour fastball, those slower pitches can become really devastating. Cronenworth in the game now, and he'll foul off this 100 mile per hour fastball again. Palencia just with so much heat on the ball here. Misses the throw. Rodriguez is going to grab it. And Indy Rodriguez will throw out Campusano there. And that's Palencia versus Cronenworth, 2-2. And he strikes him out on a 99 mile per hour fastball. We're going to the bottom of the second. Really, really good defense here from Palencia and the fielding. And this hit by Tovar, that's another well-timed hit. It's going, and it will not carry out of the stadium. Just not getting the best contact here on some of these hits. Now Justin Turner in the game. Of course, we recently signed him. And Turner will hit this one, and that's going to be a base hit now. Shortstop can't make the play. And Turner with the base hit to first. One single on the day now. Hicks hits this one, and that's going to double them up. Or actually, they didn't even need a double. It was just one out there, and we go to the third. Now, De La Rosa connects really well with this one. The contact not high, the timing good, and for once, I'm actually swinging really well on these, and my hitters just aren't making good contact. As Nolan Jones watches this one, and we're going to the fourth. Palencia versus Machado. 99 miles inside, and it's good. Ahead 0-1. Now ahead 0-2 on the 12-6 curve. And Palencia pulls out the fastball and gets him to swing outside on it. Machado 0-2 on the day, and here comes Fernando Tatis Jr. This one's hit up with the contact very weak on this one. Hicks easily able to corral it. And it'll be another out in the inning. 2 away for the Rockies. Campusano in the game. He hits this one right to Turner. Turner, a very nice throw here to first base. 27 speed's not going to cut it, make that play difficult, and the Rockies defense comes up big once again. CJ Crone in the game, and he'll miss on the slur, falls behind 0-1. And this one's rocketed! It's going out to left field, and it has the distance. It carries! CJ Crone goes yard. And the Rockies strike first in this game with 1 run. It's a solo homer. It goes 484 feet. And with CJ Cron, I just feel like I have some control. He's been very good for me in user situations. As Cron knocks the fire out of this ball. And that's just something we're seeing now more from the Rockies. They can hit some of these home runs that we couldn't in Season 1. My timing's gotten better. I've gotten players with, I think, better contact now. Pretty nice hit there. Charlie Blackmon checks into the game, and the slurve is outside. That'll be ball 4. He will walk. So this inning's still alive. Now 1 away, and Colton Wong in, swings at that one, and then Blackmon goes, and he gets tagged out, and just like that, we end the 4th with only 1 run. So Cron got us on the board. Now can the pitching staff keep us in the game? This one's going up. De La Rosa's going to have to jump for this to keep it in the park, and I forgot the jump button. I don't even know if it would have mattered. I hit L1 instead of R1 there, but that one goes out the park. And now Turner gets under this pitch, and this one's popped up. That'll be an easy out for Michael King. So 1-1 on solo homers between San Diego and Colorado. Now Andy Rodriguez in. This is a nice hit here to left field. A very solid base hit there for Rodriguez. I picked him up because I thought he had some solid upside as a contact hitter for us. Not a ton of power, but maybe could get on base often. Rodriguez takes off on this one and gets tagged out as well. So some aggressive plays here, trying to steal bases, and we're getting tagged out. Manny Machado in the game again. This one's hit up. Nolan Jones going to track it down, and he will be able to catch this one. Nice play from Nolan Jones. So now Fernando Tatis, will he get one here? 0 for 2 on the day. 99 mile per hour outside gets him. And this is now going to be Palencia's 66th pitch. This one misses a little bit on the slider. Was trying to go outside with that one and draw Tatis in. And he misses. Jones having to throw this one to second. And Tatis gets a double. Knew you couldn't keep him down forever. Luis Campusano in the game now, and this is a big hit. It's carrying outside. It stays in the park. Hicks tracks it down, though, but Tatis will score. And that's a double for Luis Campusano, who has had a fantastic day so far. That's an RBI double. Now Davis in, and we just want to get out of this inning. Palencia does get him here, and that is a quality start for Palencia, but we are now down 1 run. Here in the top of the 7th, and Tyler Matzek. What control does he have over his pitches? Well, not much. That's ball 4. None of those were particularly close. And he walks 1. 1 away here, and Tovar will not get the out at second. We do get the out at first. So no double play for the Rockies. We stay in this inning. 2 on base now, and Garrett Hampson pops this up, and that'll get us out of the 7th. So Matzek able to get us through the inning without any runs. So between him and Palencia, not a bad day pitching-wise, just need more offense. Colton Wong gets the offense started here, but no, it's caught out in right field. So top of the 8th. Joe Barlow, our Rule 5 pickup, in trouble already. Manny Machado gets this one. That's going to be a single. Barlow is someone who's been struggling to this point in the season. Wanted to see what he had to do. Fernando Tatis. And they're not going to test this one until the overthrow. Rodriguez didn't know where to throw it, and that'll be a stolen base. I guess, is it really even a steal? I guess that's just an error. And Barlow just can't get anything inside. Walks Tatis. I suppose that's better than letting him hit the ball. Now Campusano blasts this one, but this one will be foul. Really would consider walking Campusano here maybe. And he's going to rocket this one. It's out of the park, and the Rockies will find themselves down 5-1 as Luis Campusano does it again. And he's just killed us today. Justin Turner in the game. This is a nice hit here. Good contact. It's carrying. It's going. And it is gone out of the park. Justin Turner, the free agent. And the veteran, a really nice hit there. Unfortunately, I think it's not going to matter here as the Rockies find themselves down in a pretty big hole. Now top of the 9th, 5-2. Caleb Ferguson will not hold us strong. Luis Campusano does it one more time. And that's basically the game. Campusano absolutely carrying the Padres on his shoulders here. A dominant performance from him. Even Tatis wasn't as big of an issue. And the Padres take this one from the Rockies. And I thought honestly we might have a chance in that. When you give me 2 home runs in a game, it's hard to lose that. But the pitching staff late in the game, Joe Barlow really struggled. Caleb Ferguson even giving up a home run where he's been pretty decent this year. And officially the loss will go to Palencia even though he had a pretty solid game. The Padres do sweep the Rockies off this game. And the season is just looking not good here for the Rockies. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game. We're going to be player locking on Chase Dollander, who to this point in the season, not great numbers so far. That first game, you know, things happen early on. You're going to have some inflated numbers that don't represent either how good or how bad you are. So now taking on OKC, what can Dollander do here? Let's see his first pitch. It's fouled off. Dollander does not have an overpowering arm. I think he does have good strikeout potential, but it's only in the finesse of his pitches. This one will be grounded over and out at first. But Dollander does not have that 99, 100-mile-per-hour fastball that, like, say, Palencia or Oscar Yanoa have. Throws a very pedestrian 90 to 95-mile-per-hour fastball. And then he can throw a changeup, of course. That one misses. And this fastball's hit. That'll be a base hit there. Out to left field. Actually stopped at first, so only a single. And really the problem with Dollander is sometimes that command can get away from him. Pitches start not being landed where they want to. This one thankfully stays inside the park. Thought that one could have been out. Now here in the second. Already a 2-run lead for the Isotopes. This one's going to be another base hit if it comes down, and it does in between left and center field. As that'll be a double, and he stays. So far, Dollander giving up lots of hits here. No runs given up as we're still 2 away, and he escapes that inning. Now in the third inning, this one's inside. Really nice pitch there, and that strikes out Freeland. Now top of the fourth, 2-1, and changeup is hit. That'll be another base hit. So maybe today the whip won't look as good for Dollander, but at least no earned runs as of this point. Ramos. Now Beck checks in. Count runs full, 3-2, and this one's left over the plate, and with a full count, you just can't leave that one so much over the plate there. And with 37 speed, they're still going to run this one in. Throw is home. It will not be made in time, and 4-1 now your score. We're still not out of the fourth. Ramos now in the game. Hits this one. It's fair down the line, and OKC will score another runner here. It's an RBI single. Dollander already losing his command here in the fourth. Hernandez in. The slider is good. Now throwing the fastball right up the middle. No challenge there from the at-bat. And then this changeup draws the strike, and that's exactly what I was looking for. It's what Dollander is capable of. When things are going well and he's able to place pitches where he wants them, they're good. But here the slider misses a little bit inside, and that'll be another base hit. 4-2 lead. Can Dollander just hold? Wagner in, hits this one. It's another base hit, a single here. We're only 1 away here in the fifth. Isotopes looking in trouble. This one's hit. The slider now inside, and it will not be caught off the wall. OKC scores another run, 75 speed. They don't test though. Now the game is tied 4-4. This fastball's hit deep. It'll land fair. And Isotopes blowing their lead. Dollander absolutely blows the lead here. 5-4 now your score. We do finally get out of the inning. But that'll be the end of Dollander's day. Really let the game get away from him there. We had a 4-0 lead and choked it away. The Isotopes would not recover in this game, as OKC would pull off the comeback victory. That's Tyler Kinley coming in, by the way, who had a pretty solid first season. Still at the AAA level, though, as he has not been performing that well. And Dollander is relieved, and OKC wins the game. So, pretty underwhelming stuff here from Chase Dollander. Let's go ahead and jump into some AA action, because I really wanted to see who we drafted and we have starting at AA. This is where the future of the series lies. I don't even think our AAA team is that strong, to be honest. Starting with Dave Peace. And the Midwestern center fielder almost gets a hit down the baseline. Weak contact in any case. Falls behind 1-2. And Peace strikes out on the slider way early on that one. Peace's strength is never going to be his power hitting. It's his defense, his speed, and his contact. If he can get on base, he can do damage. As Beck strikes out on this one. Beck having a decent season at AA. And Levine gets under this one, but pretty weak contact, and that's going to be a fly out in the end of the first. Somerset, really nice play there from the pitching staff. And here comes Wade Ames. Ames throws up to a 96 mile per hour fastball, a 94 mile per hour cutter, and has that slider. Only 3 pitches though. Let me know if you think I should add another pitch to him. I just think it's a little strange that the starter would only have 3 pitches. I can't imagine that's very common. First strike on the outside is good. And this pitch misses wildly. Fuentes tracks it down. And Fuentes will throw out at first. Recovering nicely there. Well done, Fuentes. Now Delgado. Cutter right up the middle. No challenge. It's a good strike. And I really liked what I saw from Ames up front. This one's jammed. Bernabel right there to make the play on it. And that is out. So Ames has some decent strikeout potential, but I think he also can just play some solid ball, as this one's hit right to Levine. He tags out. And that's the end of the first. You'll see a lot of that in this game. Ames not necessarily striking batters out, rather. Just getting them jammed. Behind 1-0. This one's hit deep, and let's see Dave Peace's first defense here, as he will track this one down. Not too difficult. Still, play is made. Let me know if you like the drip on Ames and Peace. I have Peace in the shooter sleeves. Ames has the undershirt, and then the long shirt on his left arm. I thought that looked kind of cool, as he strikes out here in the second. So not a bad start for Ames. Really good debut. How about Fuentes? This one's hit deep. It will fall foul, unfortunately. Actually, that might have been caught, though, if it was fair. Now Fuentes behind 0-1, and he rockets this one down the right side. Up first baseline, and he will get a single off this. Fuentes, of course, acquired in that trade last episode. And now Hernandez hits this one deep to center field. It's another base hit, another single. Hernandez, really low overall, really high potential. If we can meet anywhere close to that potential, he'll be really good. Hernandez also has some speed, as David Peace takes this one in the booty cheek. And that's a loaded bases for Jordan Beck. Beck flies this one up, and that's going to be a sac fly. 57 speed should be plenty to bring this one home. And Peace, as well as Hernandez, stay home, but Fuentes reaches home plate, and that's a run for the Yard Goats. So now, with runners on the corners, we will send Peace. Easily gets to second base. Nice steal there. So 2 runners in scoring position for Levine. Grant Levine falls behind 0-2, however, and strikes out on the curveball. So we're going to the third with only 1 run lead. Ames, bottom of the third, behind 2-0. Hits this one right to Dave Peace. Nicely done. And that's the end of the third. Let's jump into the fourth here. Still no offense from the Yard Goats. A swing and a miss. Fuentes gets the ball and then throws Levine off first base. So that is safe for Delgado. The strikeout does not matter. The error does. Ames now ahead 0-2, and he strikes out again. We will end the fourth with yet another strikeout. What I learned quickly was Fuentes playing capture was not good. Essentially, Ames had to get flyouts, as this one will be a base hit. That might be the first of the day officially for Ames. Unfortunately, Beck couldn't run it down. And then now ahead 1-2 on Mendez. Slider outside. Fuentes throws Levine off base once again. Another error here from Fuentes. Actually, they're going to say that's a wild pitch. I don't know about that one. Now this one hit up, though. That will be an easy play for Beck. And we will go to the sixth. Again, Fuentes not meant to play catcher, and let's just say it messed with things. Peace now with the rocket up the middle. Right past the pitcher there. Once you get 95 speed on base, you know I'm looking to threaten with steals here. Peace going for second. Doesn't matter. He just gets a head start here, as that one's fumbled. And for some reason, he doesn't go to third. I don't know how I messed up on that. I need to get better at base running. That should have definitely been him in third. And now we'll have to have Peace try to steal it, and he does get tagged out. Nice play here Unfortunately, there was a fastball thrown. That meant they could make the play a little quicker. Now this one hit, and Ames playing some defense, but should have thrown it to second first. That was a double play that I missed out on. Can Ames get us out of the inning? Yes, he can. Cutter low, and that is the end of the 6th. Again, Ames only throws 3 pitches, but those 3 pitches were devastating. His day finished. Perfect day just about. And Mackenzie Jackson comes out. He can throw a 95 mile per hour fastball. He's got a decent array of pitches here. Jackson, first pitch, right up the middle. Peace has the speed to track this down, and he will. Think of Peace as Brenton Doyle with more hitting upside. I hate to say it, but Doyle's time might be limited if Peace can usurp him a little bit. But Jackson throws a pitch that gets crushed out of the park. 92 miles in, 104 miles per hour out as Familia scores a nice home run off Jackson here. 7 pitches in. Can Jackson end this inning? No. That's a base hit as Peace does track it down. But Mendez will reach first base. We're all knotted up at 1 here. Jackson just needs to get us out of the inning. This one thrown, and that is going to be Bernabel making the easy play to Levine at first. And we'll go to the 8th with a tie game off Familia's home run. Restituyo. What can he do? 0 for 2 on the day, and he hits this one in between right and center. And this is a double play for Restituyo. Rounds first, going to second. Rounds second, does not go to third. A little late here. And he's safe. Again, I need to do better at base running. That should have been an easy triple. It is still a triple either way. And now Restituyo can score off another base hit from Fuentes. Fuentes had a fantastic game here. Was really impressed with him despite his low overall. Just ignore his catcher ability. In comes Philip Chang. A fastball that goes up to 96, a curveball, and a circle change. What can he do? Well, first hit is a base hit here for Sinnott. And that is a single. Behind 1, the Yard Goats need to hold on to this. And a wild pitch. Fuentes will not track it down in time. And now to second, runner in scoring position. Chang throws this one. Fuentes can't catch it. And then throws it over the head of third base. This one goes to left field. Simpson grabs it, but that's going to be a runner scored as Fuentes messes up and lets a runner score off that. Circle change up inside is a ball 4. Guess what? We're still not 1 away as Fuentes now again can't catch it. Runner in scoring position once again, and now the Yard Goats have to hope they escape 8th with the lead. How about this? Fuentes again can't corral it. Again throws it over third base. Simpson grabs it, but a runner will score once again. And disaster strikes here in the 8th. They're going to say wild pitch, but we're going to bring in Bruno Jaquez for Chang. Hopefully we get some stability from the 2nd overall pick on our team. First rounder, Bruno Jaquez, who was injured. And that's a nice play. Maybe calming things down a little bit here. Jaquez now. Easy play for Restituyo. And we get out of the 8th. A disastrous inning. And now the Yard Goats need 1 run to stay in this game. Jordan Beck behind 0-2 gets hit in the shoulder blade. And that is a walk. So a runner on first. Grant Levine. And this is going to be a double play. Levine with a weak hit. It's the 3-6-1 double play. And now Aaron Shunk strikes out, and that's the game. The Patriots win, and a complete choke job here from the Isotopes, the Yard Goats, the Rockies. It doesn't matter. Everybody's choking in this organization, but I did like what I saw from a lot of the players that I've drafted. And thank you so much for watching. We'll be doing some more looking at prospects next episode. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Peace.